Right, evening YouTube, how are we all doing? So I'm back, video number 100. I'm out in the garden. Got some snow. In fact, I'll move back here a bit. So, the purpose of this video, but up first it's housekeeping. This is my Dunhill reject. Got an amber-like stem, silver ring on it. I'm putting some Dunhill nightcap. So, it's competition time. Now, I've been struggling and umming and ahhing over what to do, and I've finally decided that I'm out here smoking in the snow. My camera's getting soaking wet, as you can probably see. So, what I want to know is, what's the craziest place you've smoked your pipe? In a gale, climbing a mountain, anything, any crazy place or any crazy thing you can do smoking your pipe. So let's see what you guys can come up with. Now, I did mention that the main thing in the price will be a tin of this quite old McLintocks private composition Armagnac. So there's that up for grabs, but I thought, you know, a tin of tobacco is not quite everything, is it? So on top of that, there's also a, falling out of the box, there's also a 3-in-1 pipe tool. There is a Falcon single pipe pouch with tobacco and a pipe. I've also put 50 grams of one of my own blends in, but whoever wins can choose which tobacco they want. And as well as that, I bought for, again, the winner today, one of the Gauntleys BrotherOfTheBriar, basically the Dunhill rejects. It's a small half-bent Prince. I've got one of them. It's a beautiful pipe. The bowl isn't overly big, but it holds a very good amount. It's very, very well balanced in the mouth. Smoked very, very well. Even Pierre Morel was impressed with the one I had. So I bought one of those. I'll show you the best one. So there's one of those for you. I'll also throw in half a dozen cigars in a humidified pouch. There'll be everything in there. Some vintage Cubans, some beautiful vintage Dutch cigars. 1989. I think are some of the oldest Dutch I've got. So there'll be one of those in, and say a couple of some of the best vintage Cuban cigars I've ever smoked, and a few other bits and bobs for people. I'll chuck a cutter and a few other bits in. So all you need to do is make a response to this video. Hang on a second, I need some more light. No, wait for it. Okay, so I can't get any light, so it's just it's gonna have to look at the silhouette of my face. So yeah, all you need to do is make a video response. I say the craziest place you tried smoking your pipe. And there's just one other thing. I want to give a big shout out to BrotherOfTheBriar, another new member to us. So look him up. There'll be a description in the there'll be a link to him in the description below. So until later, I'm going to go back in because I'm freezing my tits off, and hopefully I look forward to watching all your video responses. Basically, I'll announce the winner of this competition in, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks sort of thing. Right, so that probably wasn't the best idea I've ever had, but hey, I'm going to roll with it anyway. So just because you probably couldn't see any of those things out there, or pretty much anything really other than my silhouette, I'm going to show you the pipe. So like I say, it's one of the Dunhill rejects. It's a sandblast Prince. It's quite a small pipe, got a lovely bend on it. Say the balance is perfect, holds a nice amount of tobacco. I tend to smoke a lot of dark Virginia with Latakia blends in mine. Like I say, this is basically a Dunhill second. The stem isn't a Dunhill quality stem, but still, it's a lovely pipe. I absolutely adore mine. Like I say, Pierre Morel was a big fan of it. He just mocked the stem. Oh, and there's also a packet of pipe cleaners as well, which again I picked up from Gauntleys. So, like I say, so this has all been purchased and paid for. So the winner of the competition gets a nice little treat. So yeah, spending more of my money to give away to people isn't charity good, eh? This is the bag got snow in it outside basically. This is the Falcon pouch. It will hold the pipe easily. You should be able to fit, I don't know, 1.5 ounces of mixture, maybe 2 or 3 ounces of flake. Hell of a lot of plug into this. There's not really any space to put anything else, but it's ideal for one pipe, so it's great to take out for the day. Like I say, this is the tin of the McLintocks is it Private Composition Armagnac, mild aromatic, but this is an old tin. It's a very, very old tin. I got it through another shop. They'd had it for a long time, and this is just the, like I say, it's just a simple bog standard 3-in-1 pipe tool. It's got a scraper, it's got a spike and a tamper on it. What more do you need? And as I was also saying, I will also throw in some of the cigars out of my collection, which in fact, while we're here, I might as well show you as soon as I'm downstairs. So just get this out of the way. This is my rolling tobacco and cigarette cupboard. This one just here, it's full of all sorts, different rolling tobaccos, different cigarettes, full packs of, a few half packs. And then this here, this is #1 humidor. And just to show you inside, some of you have pad and tad collection obsessions, and I also have cad. That is one cigar. Down the bottom here, there's boxes, all sorts, 25 boxes of vintage Cubans. And this is basically just a cheap cupboard I bought that I've lined with cedar out of cigar boxes. It's lined all the way back, carries a lot of humidification devices, and at the moment it's ticking over nicely at about 64. So yeah, and there's all sorts in there. Say there's vintage Dutch, vintage Cuban. I've got absolutely flipping all sorts in that humidor. But anyway, like I say, I'll sort out a few bits and bobs for you. Anyway, so like I say, do your video response to this. Look forward to hearing, you know, sort of like the craziest places you've smoked your pipe. I just tried doing it out there in the snow. This camera was sopping wet. The inside of that bag is sopping wet. The box will be a bit crinkled from the pipe because that got sopping wet. But hey, I like to give it a whirl. So like I say, take care folks. Look forward to seeing your responses, and keep them smoking. Goodbye.